Hey, good morning. Welcome and welcome back. We are on day 16 of our Lenten lessons. So, you know what's happening. Let's go ahead and close our eyes and just feel ourselves present in this moment, feeling our seat rooted and centered. Breathe in to fill yourself up and breathe out anything that is not for your highest and best. Any cares or concerns, I want you to release them into a bubble just above your head. Send all of that energy and angst into that bubble. Feel yourself clearing as you do. And now gently send that bubble out into the universe and back to source. Knowing that in divine mind, all issues are resolved. And now focus back onto your internal world. If you need to stretch to release any tension in the body, go ahead and do that. And out. Deep breath in. Feel the essence of you just sparkling, bubbling, effervescent. And see yourself surrounded by a column of bright light. Breathe in that light to quicken the body. To heal any areas of dis-ease or discomfort that do not resonate with the light. Feel yourself whole. Chest expanded. Mind lifted. Heart open. Divine eyes clear. Your mind receptive. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. All right. So we have John 4, verses 1 through 26 today. It's a pretty long reading considering, but let us begin. When, therefore, the Lord knew how the Pharisees had heard that Jesus made and baptized more disciples than John, though Jesus himself baptized not, but his disciples, he left Judaea and departed again into Galilee. And he must needs go through Samaria. Then cometh to a city of Samaria, which is called Sychar, near to the parcel of the ground that Jacob gave to his son Joseph. Now Jacob's well was there. Jesus, therefore, being wearied with his journey, sat thus on the well, and it was about the 6th hour. There cometh a woman of Samaria, and drew water. Jesus said unto her, Give me to drink. For his disciples were gone away into the city to buy meat. Then saith the woman of Samaria unto him, How is it that thou, being a Jew, askest drink of me, which am a woman of Samaria? For the Jews have no dealings with the Samaritans. Jesus answered and said unto her, If thou knewest the gift of God, and who it is that said to thee, Give me to drink, thou wouldest have asked of him, and he would have given thee living water. The woman saith to him, Sir, thou hast nothing to draw with, and the well is deep. From whence then hast thou that living water? Thou art greater than thy father Jacob, which gave us the well, and drank thereof himself, and his children, and his cattle. Let me read that again. Art thou greater than our father Jacob, which gave us the well, and drank thereof himself, and his children, and his cattle? Jesus answered and said unto her, Whosoever drinketh of this water shall thirst again. But so whoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst. But the water that I shall give him shall be in him the well of water springing up into everlasting life. The woman saith unto him, Sir, give me this water, that I thirst not, neither come hither to draw. Jesus said to her, Go, call thy husband, and come hither. The woman answered and said, I have no husband. Jesus said unto her, Thou hast well said, I have no husband. For thou hast had 5 husbands, and whom thou now hast is not thy husband, in that thou sayest thou truly. The woman saith unto him, Sir, I perceive that thou art a prophet. Our fathers worshipped in this mountain, and ye say that in Jerusalem is the place where men ought to worship. Jesus said unto her, Woman, believe me, the hour cometh, when ye shall neither in this mountain nor at the Jerusalem worship the Father. Ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews. But the hour cometh, and now is, when true worshippers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father seeketh such to worship him. God is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. The woman saith unto him, I know that Messiah cometh, which is called Christ. When he is come, he will tell all things. And Jesus said unto her, I that speaketh unto thee am he. So then what does Fillmore have to say that makes that relevant? Our reading for today is life. The life everlasting, right? Life is a phase of being, the expression of which manifests as animation, activity, and vigor. The consciousness of eternal life places one in the stream of life that never fails. The whole race needs a spiritual quickening of the life principle. Its origin is in divine mind. Life is the gift of God. Stir up the gift of God which is in thee. To think intently about life is to quicken into action. To talk about energy, force, power, life, we will make the life currents flow swiftly throughout the whole being. To Jesus, the God presence was an abiding flame, a flame of life everlasting that he felt in every cell of his body, making him more and more alive, cleansing and purifying him until he became every whit perfect. By mastering carnality, Jesus opened the way for all men to attain eternal life. During our higher realizations of truth, we are often conscious of this abiding flame working in and through us. I now make alive all the cells in my organism by mentally infusing them with the Christ consciousness. This is the new birth, which is transforming my body and raising it to electrical energy. This was carried to its fulfillment by Jesus in the resurrection of his body. The next step in divine evolution is the spiritualization of the body, or the ascension. The quickening of life in me is now brought into expression by my holding and repeating this statement of truth. I have the mind of Christ. My words are spiritually quickened, and they are alive forevermore. I am filled with the vitality and vigor and health of Jesus Christ. And so it is. One little thing that I would add, I didn't know that was going to be the lesson today, because I'm reading this with you as I am reading them for myself. But that very much also parallels the writings and the life and teachings of the masters of the Far East in the youthing exercises that they talk about doing both morning and evening. When at some point, I don't know, I want us to come back and review them, but maybe I'll do them as a separate video, and I'll just link this one to it. But I think, both the passage, from John, and Fillmore's exposition on life everlasting and the quickening of the body ties in very well with that. And, with this business with ascension, you need clearing from all aspects. So I'll add that video on youthing exercises at some point in the future after we've done the series and I can start on new material. Yeah. So let's just go out into the day with ourselves quickened and lively and, and enjoy a life of vigor. Why not? All right, my lovelies, I will talk to you on Monday. Have a good one.